All righty. Yeah, I'll fix it. Welcome back to Bald and Board Games. I'm Bald.
On board.
And we've been unboxing for you of Ruins by All Play. This is part of a set that came in of 4. They have a bunch of these. We just went over 2 that were what? They're small box, big games.
Yeah.
And this one is Tricky Card Games.
Yeah. So
Cool.
probably a little bit different of a philosophy here. Plays
Yeah.
2 to 5 players.
So we have the box there. We have some components here as well that I'm assuming will replace some of the punch outs in the box. So let's see. Right, so we have some wooden squares here that have, looks like some fossils symbols or something on them. Cool. And we got some fireplace markers. Interesting.
Cool.
Have like a sheen to them. Cool.
Maybe to enter certain areas you have to have fire so you can see it.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
And then we have the box of the runes. Love a good dungeon game or...
The ruins. The ruins. Shit. Starts again. Here we go.
Alright. So same setup as the last 2 ones we did.
Ooh, that's
So we have the little thing that says, hey, we have other pieces that Nick just showed you. We have a 4-fold, not even a trifold, 4-fold. It goes over setup and all of that, our rules. There's nothing special, it says for 2-player, so we'll
Cool.
dig into that in a little while.
There's only. All right, got some fun cards here. These look like sleeves.
Jesus.
Yeah, so this
That's
is
what-
why I was interested.
Yeah, I was like,
Yep. So I was interested in this because of the canvas-like playability of this. So first of all, you have all these sleeves that I believe the normal cards will go into, which then you can change. So these are the normal cards, which we'll unpack in a moment here. They'll go in these sleeves. But on top of those normal cards, you can change them by putting these guys on top of them. Oh, I have to go through and
oh, wrap them up.
just like I had to do
Yeah,
with
for canvas.
canvas. But so it looks like some just changed the top. As you can see, like with this blue one here, it just adjusts the top portion of the cards. Where some add a little like encampment to your card.
It has a plus
stuff.
points or something, maybe multicolor points.
Plus towards colors. I have no idea. It looks like they might correspond to these here.
Mm,
But yeah, it looks like there's a bunch
this is fresh.
of different variations here. Cool. I will unskin those off camera.
Then for the card deck here, it looks like we have day and night, which is kind of cool. So in the upper left-hand corner here has like a little sun, and it's orange. On the back has a moon, it's blue. So each of these have different numbers on them. Don't know what it stands for, but looks like you have different things to build out your ruins.
Cool. And then, of course,
What is,
Come
oh,
on.
that's, nope. Something.
we have all these fireplace markers here. So those we won't need. We have plastic ones. These we will need. So make sure we don't throw out all the punch outs. 1, 2, 2, 3. So maybe the fire is like currency. So maybe we need to buy these upgrades or something.
That has fire on. Maybe it's spend fire for those specific ones.
Or maybe that gives you 2 fire.
Ah.
I don't know. Looks like a little position marker here as well for 3 players, 2 players.
Well, that'll be added onto this.
Cool.
And then typical player aids, which I like. So discovery effects. So it explains exactly what those are. So for each icon shown, flip one of your extinguished torches to lit. So you have a lit side and an extinguished side.
Extinguished side.
So it gives you all of those
You couldn't
symbols.
see it anyway. Sorry about
There you
that.
go.
Extinguished side, lit side.
So it gives you all those symbols and explains how they work on those canvas type cards, how to win and your game round structure. Each player may flip one room from day to night. So in the start of a round, you can actually be flipping day to night. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then we have a 4 and a 5 person, because Nick had the 2-3 right here.
Yep.
So you have a 2-3 is this small little thing, which will just replace right there on the scoreboard. And you guys have a round track. It looks like a point track.
Oh, that's probably what these are.
They just move on down. That's your player markers. Yeah. So I'm assuming there's the gold one separate, but the other the 5 players.
Yeah. This is the first one that doesn't come with a little marker.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of this. I
Why?
hate this so much.
Why?
Because that is so thin. Because look at that corner already. Like,
No, it's fine as long as you aren't rough with it. It's
I was
wrong.
right.
That's no different than any other like game board.
No, that's very, very thin.
yeah.
To a point where, like, eventually that's going to wear and tear.
Not if you don't tweak it.
I think eventually that's going to wear
So
and tear.
board won't be allowed to open this. It's gonna tear it in half. It's just snap
Game
it
one.
in half.
We each get half.
Which half of it? Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, another good one.
Seems very simple. This is a fun thing.
Yeah, I'll love to play this game. That was a weird statement.
I'll love to play this game.
Yeah,
All right, so then we'll pack that bad boy back up in there.
we have. That would have been too convenient.
Oh, we're going sideways. Ain't gonna work.
I thought I could have.
I know.
Those down the side. Those down the side.
These one up having to pour out to get really down the side. You as well. Hold on. Your fruit.
Yeah, that's a rough fit.
Yep, they definitely try to really pack it in there. That's for sure.
Better.
Yeah, it's like that. It's all good. Is that upside down? Nope, we're good. All right.
All of them been this way.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was wondering. Well, thank you for joining us here at Ball and Board Games. Nope. Thank you for joining us here at Ball and Board Games. This was an unboxing of Ruins by All Play. I'm Bald.
I'm bored.
We'll see you in the ruins.